This is your assignment about removing blank spaces from any file that user asks you to edit. So your program will ask your user for a file, and then you will read text from that file, write a edit version to another file. What you are going to do is to remove extra white space from that file. That's it. Pretty simple, huh? So there are a few requirements. So you need to ask for the user for input file name. The output file name is always the same, called translated.dat. You need to implement one functions that will take a IF stream or a OF stream, and you see that is always by reference. Why is it by reference? If you think about it, right, if you make a copy of that stream, it doesn't really do anything. You opened a file stream and then you pass it into the function so that the function can manipulate or use that stream to input or output. So this is up to you how you want to use that function, but I have a suggestion. So you don't need to loop for another input because the output file name is always the same. If you loop, then the result is erased. So always practice good commenting and programming style, because I'm going to, like I said, you are learning more and more, and this should not be something that is difficult for you anymore. So the required function, as I talked about earlier, is a pass by reference, right? So you would open the file stream first, and then pass this to this function to remove the blanks. So this is kind of my imagination of how to use this function. So you will read the one character at a time, and then when you hit a blank, like a white space, which you know how to check if it's a white space anymore, and then you will pass the stream into this function so that it will remove all the blanks, and then it will get out. But remember though, when you know that it's not blanks anymore, it means that the character, you've read one character. So when you pass the stream back, then one character will be missing. So what do you need to do at the end of this function to make sure that the character that you read is back to the in stream, basically? So that's something to think about. So that's the end of the tips I'm going to give you, but if you have any questions, like usual, you can always email me.